Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the light heavyweight bout between Ovince Preux versus Jamahal Hill. So really looking at this fight like I see parallels. I can see like this is like a younger OSP versus the current OSP. Even though I think back then OSP is more well rounded, I think now OSP is more well rounded. But it's like similarities, but definitely two different fighters. But similar frames, similar strengths, similar weaknesses. But like what I say, the difference is that Jamahal Hill's takedown defense is beyond mediocre. Well, and his grappling is beyond mediocre, but really had no one's been able to exploit it. I think OSP, if he would, fights a smart game plan would be to take him down. But OSP a lot of times relies on leaning back and like just throwing those teep kicks and maintaining his distance. But I feel like this one where, but again, like OSP doesn't keep his hands up the best anyway, so he shouldn't really be pressing forward too much, and that could get him countered. Like I said, his hands already down, so whatever the case is. And also, he's fighting a guy with similar reach, so it's not like he's fighting a smaller guy. He can walk him down and still maintain that reach. Like, you really got to worry about giving up your reach and giving up your distance because you're fighting a guy with the same length, almost the same reach, pretty much 1 inch difference in reach. So, similar height, similar reach, and he could counter you coming in on the inside or trying to find your range, trying to pressure. So, and if he stay on the outside too long, that could be issue. But really, it's like the best path to victory for OSP if he can find success in the grappling, take him down, and use his grappling, his very underrated grappling, to get a submission over what's his name, Jamahal Hill. But how I see is that the boxing of Jamahal Hill is a little bit more cleaner. His power is a little bit and power both of the power is consistent, inconsistent on outside, but the boxing of Jamahal Hill is a little bit better than OSP's. But like I said, the grappling is definitely not as good. Defensive wise, they both had a similar fall, but they kind of dropped their hands down and chin be up. But OSP at least was counter. I mean, OSP always had some good slapping counter. Like he would slap the hell out of you, knock you out cold. And when you start to see that from Jamal, he'll start getting better counters. At first, he would just leave his hands down when you pressure him, and like he'd be there to be hit all day. Now he's starting to actually mix in counters, so he's not just a punching bag or just a target, but actual active fighter going backwards now. So you see improvements, but like I said, still the flaw will be in grappling. If OSP does it, that's his route to victory. But I just think OSP is gonna be a little bit on his back foot too much, a little bit too hesitant, a little bit too patient, trying to, like I said, wait on something or try to fill the fight out when he should be pressing action a little bit much. So the fact that he's not pressing action is not going to present the opportunities where Jamahal Hill's the weakest or the opportunities for takedowns are there the most. And that's going to allow Jamahal Hill to really get off with the strikes. When you start letting Jamahal Hill get off with his strikes, he becomes very dangerous and becomes a real deal killer out there. And I think that's what's going to happen. It can be a competitive fight, but when OSP starts to really start to get too, caught up in on his back foot, he's gonna be stuck on his back foot, and Jamahal is really gonna start to unleash them, kicks to the leg, jabs to the body, come over top. I mean, it's really starting to mix up head kicks up top, down knees, bullying him in the clinch sometimes here and there, which might get him taken down when he gets too aggressive. But either way, the fact that OSP is gonna be on his back foot too much in this fight is gonna end up with him getting stopped, and I think it's early on in that third round. So in this fight, I got Jamahal Hill via third round TKO.